Good morning, dear students. Students, after completing chapter 4, today students we will start our new chapter, chapter 5, that is exponents. Students, in this chapter exponents, first we will read about what are exponents, and then after we will start today exercise 5.1. So student, in chapter 5, exponents. First topic in this chapter exponents, first topic is power of integer. Student, first of all, let me clear. Exponents means students power. Exponents means you can say power or degree. Okay student. So first of all we will take power of integers. First of all students, in power of integer, first of all I will clear what is integers. Student, integers means all whole numbers and negative numbers also. It means complete number line. Complete number line means 0, 1, 2, 3 all whole number, and negative number -1, -2, -3 and so on. Student, here in integer like 3.5, 1 by 2 and root numbers, they will not come in integers. In integers total number line will come. Now students, our topic power of integers. Student, here I am taking one example to explain this. Suppose 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. 4 times we have multiplied by 2 and our answer will be 16. Now students, we can write 2 power 4. It will also be 16. So 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. I have done 4 times. So I don't want to write again and again 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. So collectively I can write 2 raised to power 4. What we say student, this 2 raised to power 4. Students, here one on so many examples you can take like this. So suppose a multiply a. For a multiply a you can write a raised to power 2. Now x multiply x. Here you can write x raised to power 3. Students, when power 2, what we say? We say this square. And if power is 3, we say this cube. A square, we can say this a square or a raised to power 2. Here we can say x cube or x raised to power 3. Here 2 raised to power 4. Students, here suppose a multiply a multiply a multiply a. We don't know till where it will go, and we are writing this a n times. Okay student, it means a is coming n times. So its power will be a raised to power n. Okay student, because we are not able to count here how many times a is coming, but what is given n times. It means n times a is coming. So a raised to power will be n. So students, we are to count how many times a number is coming, that will be its power. So here a raised to power n, where student a will be base. A is base and n will be power. You can write n will be power, degree or exponents. Okay students, now one more thing I will clear here. Now students, you can see here -1, and at the place of power what is written? Even number. So students, when -1 is coming and the power is even number, like here -1 power is 10 and 10 is even number, so -1 will be 1. Here -1 power can be 2, power can be 4, like 10, 48, 100. Okay students, so any power, there can be any power, but it should be even number. Then the value of -1 will be 1. But when -1's power will be odd number, like here -1 power is 9, 9 means odd number, then it will be -1. You are need not to solve like -1 multiply -1 multiply -1, need not to solve. If power is even, write directly 1. If power is odd number, write directly -1. Now students, after completing this theory, we are going to start our exercise 5.1. Students, now question number 1 is write base and exponents. That is very easy, as we have done this in theory. minus 10 power 10. So student, what is base? Base is minus 10. And what is power? Means exponent. Exponent is also 10. Now student, here 3 multiply 3 raised to power 5. So first we can solve bracket. 3 multiply 3, it will be 9 power 5. So student, the base will be 9 and the exponent means power will be 5. This is very easy students. Now question number 2. Students, now question number 2 is just opposite of question number 1. Here power was given and here we are to write an exponential notation. Here students, 3 multiply 3 multiply 3, then minus 7 multiply minus 7, then 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. So 3 is coming 3 times, so 3 power 3 multiply here minus 7 raised to power 2 and here 5 raised to power 4. So this is the exponential notation. This is also very easy students. Now question number 3. Now students, in question number 3, we are to express each as the product of power of prime factors. So students, as you know, for prime factors we can use long division method as you have done in your earlier classes. So 3600 is given. So how we will do this? We will do the prime factorization of 3600. So as you know student, first of all we will start with the 2 because last number is 0 and 0 easily we can divide by 2. So 2 ones are 2, now 1 is remaining, 2 eights are 16, then 0 0. Again with the 2, 2 nines are 18, 0 0. What you can do here, again you can divide with 2 or 3. I am taking here 3, 3 threes are 9, 0 0. Then 3 ones are 3, 0 0. Then again with the 2. 2 fives are 10, 0. Then again 2, 25 will come. Now with 5, 5 fives are 25 and 5 ones are 5. We will do the factorization till we will get 1. So now we have done the factorization and we are to write down the product of the power. So here first of all we will write 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 is given, 2 times 3 is given and 2 times 5 we have got. Now we will write them in the product of their power. Here students, you can see I have written 2 raised to power 4, 3 raised to power 2 and 5 raised to power 2. So like this students, you can do the prime factorizations and after that you can write as the product of their power. Now students, question number 4, evaluate. Now students, here minus 3 raised to power 2 multiply minus 2 raised to power 2. Here students, we are to evaluate. Evaluate means students, we are to find the value. So first of all, minus 3 multiply minus 3, then minus 2 multiply by minus 2 I will do. 3 threes are, it will be 9 and minus we can cancel out. Here also 2 twos are 4 and minus we can cancel out. 9 fours are students, it will be 36. So like this students, you can evaluate the given value. Now second part of the question number 4. In second part students, what is given? 10 raised to power 3 divide 2 raised to power 2. So first of all 10 multiply 10 we can write and then 2 multiply 2 we can write. Now we can use cutting method. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10, 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. Now student, upside what is there? 5 multiply 10 and downside only 1 multiply 1. So it will be 5 multiply 10. It means students, it will be 250 because 5 fives are 25 and 25 multiply 10, it will be 250. Now next part students of question number 4. Now students, part third of question number 4. 2 multiply minus 1 raised to power 36 multiply minus 1 raised to power 45 multiply minus 3 raised to power 4. First of all, here students, I will write 6, then multiply minus 1 power 36. As I told, if minus 1 is having even power, it will be only 1. Okay students, then next multiply minus 1 power 45. When minus 1 is having power odd, it will be minus 1. Then students, minus 3 multiply minus 3 multiply minus 3 and multiply minus 3. Now students, 2 multiply 1 multiply 1. It will be 2 only. Here student, this minus I can cut with this minus with this minus. Only one minus is left. Now students, 3 threes are 9, 9 threes are 27 and 27 threes are 81. 81 will come here with minus sign. Now 2 multiply 81 students, it will be 162 with minus sign. So like this students you can solve. Now students, question number 5, that is very important question. Find the value of x. Students, this question number 5 is very important and calculative and interesting question. Find the value of x. 8 raised to power x is equals to 512. So first of all students, here 8 we can write 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. If you will do students 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, it will be 8. So at the place of 8 I can write 2 raised to power 3 then power x. Okay students, 2 raised to power 3 at the place 8 and x will be as it is. Now what about 512? We don't know how many power will come for 502. Okay students, so first of all what I will do, as I have done in question number 3, I will do the prime factorization of 512 like this I have done. You can do by yourself. You can see here I have divided by the 2. Now how many factors I have got of 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 2 raised to power 9. What will come students here? 2 raised to power 9 will come here. Now students, 2, this 3 and x power will multiply. Okay students, power of same base we can multiply. So 3 multiply x, it will be 3x, 2 raised to power 9. Now you can see here students, powers are different, 3x and 9, but bases are same. So we can cancel bases. Now what is remaining? 3x is equals to 9 and we are to find out the value of x. So what we will do? We will remove 3 from LHS. We will transfer this on RHS. When this 3 will go at RHS side, it will be on division because it is having in the multiplication relation with x, so it will go in the division. Now you know 3 3s are 9 and your answer will be x is equals to 3. So like this students, both side you will make base same. You are to make base same because we can cancel out base and power we will do equal. Okay students, now question number 6, fill-ups. Now students, question number 6, fill-ups. Minus 1 power 100 multiply minus 1 power 25. Here students, minus 1 is having even power, so it will be minus 1 then multiply. Again minus 1 is having odd power. Sorry, minus 1 is having even power, it will be plus 1. Okay. Again minus 1 is having odd power, so it will be minus 1. And when you will multiply 1 and minus 1, your answer will be minus 1. Okay students. Now next one, minus 1 power 86. Again minus 1 is having power 86 means even power, it will be only 1. Now minus 1 is having power 35 means odd power. So in the division what will come? Minus 1. Okay students. Now your answer 1 divided by 1, it will be 1 and now this minus will come upside. Students, denominator should not be negative. So this minus will come at numerator. It will come with numerator. So minus 1 will be your final answer. Now students, question number 7, this is compare. Here students, we are to compare greater than, less than or equals to. Now part 1 of question number 7. In question number 7 students, part 1 is minus 2 power 3 multiply minus 3 power 3 dash 2 power 3 multiply 3 power 3. Students, here numbers are same, powers are same. Only signs are different. So students, here minus 2, this minus we can cancel out with this minus. So 2 raised power 3, 3 raised power 3. Again 2 raised power 3, 3 raised power 3, both will be equal. Still I am doing the calculation. 2 raised power 3, it means 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. It will be 8 minus 8. Then multiplication, 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. It will be students minus 27. This minus will cancel out this minus. When you will multiply 8 and 27, it will be 216. There also students, 2 raised power 8, it means 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, it will be 8. Here 3 multiply 3 multiply 3, then it will be 27. Again what will come? 216. So students, both will be equal. So like this students, you are to compare by solving full exponent. You are to expand this given exponents and then you will find this is greater than, less than or equals to. So students, in our today's class we have completed exercise 5.1 and it will be your today's homework that you will complete exercise 5.1 in your register. Now students, have a nice day all, and in our next class we will start exercise 5.2. Thank you all.